Bag, bag. Bag, bag. Bag, bag. Bag, bag. Yeah. From the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change.
It's NBA. Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff T.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz.
Here we go.
Beyond the arc for 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And the 2 counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Has a look. And a put-back slam.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Spins and scores.
I totally thought he was going the other way. That was a tough shot, but then again, this one makes tough shots look easy.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 3.
Irving to Durant. Shot from the lane won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Kevin Durant, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
I got ball.
Fires the 3. Oh, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Slams it home on the putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Irving to Durant. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Parker to Trae Young.
Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's the Hawks with the basketball.
Got him, I got him. Here we go.
Doesn't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. To Kevin Huerter. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. The follow won't go either. To Durant. He throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Has a chance. The shot almost.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
In the slam. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Nets have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Alex Len, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Trae Young lays it in.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Go take mine, I got yours.
Gets a look, can't hit. To Trae Young. Kyrie Irving with the block. That's his third block this evening. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Atlanta, number 26, Chandler Parsons.
Trae Young. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. To Trae Young. 4-3. Prince there for the rebound. Durant across the timeline. Down 3. Nice pass to set things up. Rises for the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Has a look. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Trae Young. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Trae Young. From the painted area, won't go down. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. To Trae Young. Nets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Gets it in the right corner, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
That's me. I got ball.
Trae Young. Runner's good there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
That no good, off the mark. Kicks it outside to Trae Young. Got it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Kyrie Irving, he's finally on the board, makes his first shot. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. For three, and the rebound by KD. Irving. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at three here. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. And he hits the second. Hits all three free throws. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Here's Atlanta.
I got him.
Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
My ball. Set it up. Yep, set it up.
Has a chance. Shot won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. has a look. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Offensive board to Durant. Trying to cash in, can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Match up, match up, match up.
Trae Young. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy two, get back on defense.
The jumper, a scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
I got ball, Play some D, play some D.
Fires the three. Not going down here to Trae Young. The drive, right to the basket. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
It's Atlanta ball. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Beyond the arc for three. Second effort. Fires the three. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Nets, number 00.
Trae Young to Parker. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Alex Len snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. From long range. Off the iron. No good. Straight on look. Trae Young.
In the third quarter.
To Parker.
Watch cut.
He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it. Making some moves. Durant. Off the mark. No good. To Durant. John Collins swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Parker. To Trae Young. Has a chance. won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
A shot at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Hawks with a nice advantage. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical, and sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Trae Young bothered just enough there. KD for 2 off the assist.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Has a look. Durant shot, no good. Takes stock of the floor. Trae Young to Parker. Irving into the front court. His guys down, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Parker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Durant. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. To Trae Young.
Watch the back door, back door, back door.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face. Nets have the basketball.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Has a chance. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
For 3, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find the easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Durant. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Backcourt. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Durant knocks down the three-pointer.
And there's no longer room on this court for players that cannot think on the fly. Especially in transition defense, you have to acknowledge and analyze the situation. If a guy isn't a shooter, almost jab at him and make sure you run out to the guys that are fanning out to the three-point shot. Stop that three-point shot and allow the defense to get back and maybe contest the shot at the rim for a layup.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. See word, made the dream work. 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 You wasn't around, down on my mouth. Now every day I'll be counting it out. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This don't let me down when you walk. They say I don't call it, but we be the best. Keep it above, but you keep it in less. Fight on my chest, so I keep me a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like the Wallace. My whole family like a regard. The way that I ball, my name should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all dollars. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of nobody, no time for no ball. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your if my kids ever bother, yeah. I shed some tears when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just get on the ladder, no blow. When that money ain't talking to win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob him on. It's you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work.
Lady sister, lady couple, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole wood with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start singing differently, but this like I noticed. They smile in my face, but talk behind my back, I be cool and act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like time by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first, you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, they hurt me, the red is short.
I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word,
It's filthy. Nah, teamwork make the dream work. Half these rappers never seen work. Bad do Celine purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure.
Just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Here's LeBron for two. He's looking for that touch.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rises for the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Here's LeBron for 2. LeBron James, 2 of 4 now. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed it at the line. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. To James. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Trying to cash in. Tatum's shot no good. James into the front court. Leads 4. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lakers ball.
I got him. Here we go. I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
LeBron James wants it. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Hayward. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Chance here for LeBron. LeBron James, 4 out of 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's James. It's Boston with the rebound. DeMarcus Cousins, huge block. And look out, big finish at the rim. Desperation shot here from half court. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I, Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gets it in the right corner. Baseline drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
James, that's smart with the rebound. Walker, textbook defense.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
James Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Chance for LeBron James. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Marcus Smart. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Get it right.
Here's James with a chance and the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Goes to the left side.
In the second quarter.
James with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Walker. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand. Check your...
Flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Tatum. He drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's James controlling the offense.
Let's go, let's go.
Has a look. James shot no good. First half in the books. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Marcus Smart. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kuzma. To Davis. Has a chance. A shot no good there for Kuzma. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Anthony Davis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
He throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
James. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. To Kemba Walker. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
He gets it.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Great feed. Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Danny Green. Cousins. It's James. Can't connect. It's no good. Danny Green to James. Curling inside. Short jumper won't fall.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make a shot or not.
James. It's Hayward who grabs the rebound. Oh, big finish at the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Lakers at the controls right now. Driving right to the basket. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Gets it in the left corner. James, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Celtics have it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Davis. Pulls up for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Kyle Kuzma. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper, slams it home on the putback.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
Anthony Davis.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Wide open look won't go. Caldwell Pope. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Tatum. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Kyle Kuzma. Another chance. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Anthony Davis rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Davis. Rebound for Smart. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Tatum. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Los Angeles has the basketball. Caldwell Pope couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Walker to Hayward. Oh, he had him there for a second. Baseline drive. Tatum. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good, and too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. And counted at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Fires the three. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Kyle Kuzma. Oh, not sure with that.